We have just learned that a term is an algebraic expression consisting of variables and numbers that are multiplied or divided. Now we are going to add or subtract terms. But before we do that, let's make sure that we understand what like terms are. Here we have 4 terms: 5x, 3y, negative x, and a half x. Which one is the unlike one? The unlike term in this case is 3y. It is the only term here that is unlike the rest. All the others have x as the variable. This one has y. Let's find the unlike term in each of the following. Number 1, x, 8y, 4x, negative x. The unlike term is clearly 8y. All the others have the variable x. Number 2, 2x squared, negative x squared, 6x, or half x squared. Although they all have x as their variable, 3 of them have an index of 2. This means that 6x is the unlike term. Number 3. The only unlike term in number 3 is 3mn. All the others have m squared and n in their term. The order is not of importance. This is because of the commutative property of multiplication. Remember, 3 times 2 is equal to 6, but 2 times 3 is also equal to 6. So when we're multiplying, order doesn't matter. This is the commutative property. Number 4. The only unlike term is 5xy. All the others have x, y, z in their term. In this question, we are asked to simplify 2x plus 5x plus 3y minus x. This means that we need to reduce the number of terms to as little as possible. We must remember that we can only add and subtract like terms. Let me show you why. Let's pretend that x represents the number 5 and y represents the number 10. By substitution, we could write this sum as 2 groups of 5 plus 5 groups of 5 plus 3 groups of 10 minus 1 group of 5. This means that we can only add the same groups. So 2 groups of 5 plus 5 groups of 5 is the same as 7 groups of 5. And 7 groups of 5 minus 1 group of 5 is equal to 6 groups of 5. And then we are left with 3 groups of 10. 6 groups of 5 plus 3 groups of 10 need to be calculated separately. This is why 2x plus 5x minus x represents 6x and 3y represents 3y. We cannot add 6x plus 3y in this case as we don't know what x and y are. Let us now look at the following. Simplify 6x plus 5y squared plus 2x minus 8y minus 6 plus 2 minus 3y plus y squared. The like terms in this case are 6x plus 2x gives us 8x, and there are no other x terms. Let's now look at the y squared terms. 5y squared plus 1y squared is equal to 6y squared. We now still have to add the y terms. Minus 8y minus 3y is negative 11y. We are left with 2 constant terms. Minus 6 plus 2 is equal to minus 4. Now let's simplify the following. 2x squared y minus 3 yx squared are like terms. This is equal to minus 1x squared y. 2xy squared is unlike all the other terms, so we bring it down. Minus xy is a term that is unlike all the rest, bring it down, and plus 5 is a constant term unlike all the rest. Now let's simplify the following. Minus 5mn plus 7mn are like terms and is equal to 2mn. 3m minus 2m is equal to 1m.